Welcome to DSpec Hyper. In this video, we'll be showing you how to set up your transmitter and connect it to your simulator so you can begin practicing and racing. So if we open up the Radiomaster Pocket box, we have a nice little bag. Inside the bag is our transmitter. And the first thing we need to do is attach the gimbals. So if you flip the controller over, you'll find the gimbals are securely stored in the back there. So we just screw those into the front. That's the first one. Here's the second one. The next thing you'll need to do is then insert your batteries into the controller. So once again, if we turn the controller over, you've got these two little rubber flaps that are hiding the battery compartments. If you just fold that back, you can see the batteries will fit nicely in there. So open up your batteries. Just make sure you're orienting them the correct way and slot them into the battery compartments. Once the batteries are in, reattach the rubber seals and you're ready to go. Now you may actually find that with the batteries that you've just received, they might still have enough power for you to power up the transmitter and do the basic settings. So if you click on the power button in the middle there, click and hold until you feel a little buzz and you see the lights go across. You get a warning that comes up. You have to have certain switches and gimbals in a certain location for the transmitter to be activated. You need the left gimbal all the way down, and the two switches on top need to be clicked towards the back, so up at the front edge. Now the transmitter is ready to link to your simulator. If you did need to provide some extra charge for your batteries, in the box they also provide a USB-C cable. You can plug this into the USB-C port on the bottom of the controller, and then you can just attach the other end to your standard phone charger USB-A connector. So now we want to connect our transmitter up to the simulator. So if you have your computer and you've launched the simulator, one thing to note is you must turn the transmitter on before you try and connect it to the simulator. If you connect it first and then try and switch it on, the transmitter won't actually start up. So there's two ways we can connect the transmitter to the simulator. We can do that using the provided cable, or there is actually a Bluetooth option. So the first way we can connect the transmitter to your computer is using the provided cable. On the top here there is the USB slot for when you want to actually use the transmitter with the simulator. So connect that in there, and then if we connect the other end through to your computer, and you get a little menu pops up on screen. It says USB joystick, USB storage, USB serial. You need to choose joystick. On this first spin wheel, you just push down to select that USB joystick mode. You can also connect the transmitter to your device and the simulator via Bluetooth. So the first thing you need to do, there's a little button on the left here called SYS, System Button. If you press that, it brings up a menu. The first item on the menu says Express LRS. Now this roller wheel on the right hand side, you can actually roll through the menu items, and when you have the item you want, you press down on the roller wheel. So I'll press on Express LRS. Now I can scroll down through the next menu and you'll get a menu here that says BLE joystick. If we press down on that, that will actually put the transmitter in Bluetooth mode. You will then need to go to your computer and you will need to add a Bluetooth device. So once you've got the Bluetooth device up on your computer, you can then click on the Add Device button and it will search for devices, select Bluetooth. It's showing up here Express LRS joystick. So I select that one and it will pair with that joystick. So now we can see I've got the Express LRS joystick is paired with my computer. If we go back to the simulator, we need to calibrate the transmitter with the simulator. So down here we click on the controller menu, and once we arrive at this menu, it says our controller is unknown and unconfigured, so you actually need to assign the sticks on the controller. If we click on the Assign Sticks button, it then shows you on screen what you need to do with the gimbals on the controller. So this is move them diagonally up to the left and down to the right, then bring them back to the center. The next step is move the left stick to the right, bring it back to the center, move the right stick upwards, back to the center, move the right stick to the right, back to the center, and then move the left stick upwards and back to the center. It now asks you to do particular movements. So the roll stick is on the right here. I'm going to move it to the right. It asks you to move the pitch stick up, so that is on the right as well. Push that up. Move the yaw stick to the right, so that's my left stick. Push that to the right. And move the throttle stick up, so that is my left stick. Push it all the way up. It asks us here if we want to reverse any of the controls. So on this drone down in the corner, the digital one, you can actually test that your sticks are responding in the way they should be. So your left stick should be up and down is throttle, left and right should swivel as a yaw, and the right stick up and down should be pitching forward and back, and left and right should be rolling to the left or right. If any of your sticks haven't configured correctly, you can click yes to reverse some controls, and then you can actually choose which of the directions to reverse if they were moving in the wrong direction. But for me, this has worked very well, so I don't need to reverse any controls. And now my controller is completely configured and ready to go. That's it for this video. We look forward to meeting you out on the track.